Hey guys, Pat1979 here. Gonna bring to you today a little review on something I ordered recently from a website called Fastech. These are cheap lockpick set, and how cheap they are. They cost me like $5. So sorry if my voice is a little deeper than usual. I just woke up, so still drinking my coffee here. So I ordered these from Fastech. They're just some cheap, super cheap lockpicks, $5 for 9 lockpicks plus 2 tension wrenches. One which looks a little funky, but you can still use it. I've used that one or two times, and this one is a really good tension wrench, equivalent to a large. I would say tension wrench, just a little shy of a normal large. For me, a large comparison is the Sparrow. So just a little bit larger, smaller I think than the large from Sparrow. But the handle is a little bit too long. I found a little bit too cumbersome, which you can always cut it down. But I got my other tension wrenches that I can use instead of that one. So when I freehand like a padlock or something, I can use that one. If I go to a door and I got a little less play, I use something a little smaller. So let's get started. All these picks are numbered from 1 through 9. They all got a number on them. This is number 1, 2, 3, and so forth. So let me show you the number 1 first. The handles are hard plastic. They got a little bit of a shape to them, a little bit kind of an S shape. They're comfortable to hold, but the hard plastic makes it a little bit more comfortable than the pick itself. But the picks are actually a little bit longer in some cases than some normal picks. So I just wish the plastic handle would have gone a little bit further up the handle and maybe tapered down like a small cone or something. Just shrink down. That would have been super comfortable for the lockpicks. If the plastic handle would have shrink down and just tapered down here and just got all the way up to the ridge here, just a little bit, maybe like half a centimeter more. That would have been good. So just a little criticism on the handle itself. So let's see for the pick itself. This is the number 1. Let's compare this. I'm gonna bring out, since it's just some basically some hooks and one attempt at a half diamond. I'm just gonna bring out a couple for my side hoard. I'm gonna bring maybe one for my side hoard and the other one for my Sparrow kit. This is, let's see the tip on that one compared to the tip with my Sparrow will be a good comparison. Let's see, let me try to line them up. And let me give you guys a background here. So yeah, a little similar to my Sparrow picks. If I line them up properly, it's almost indistinguishable. But the tip on it, trust me, the tip is different. This is just a pointy tip, and this one is it's got a little bit of a flatten on top of it, so a little bit different. But the shape, the general shape, is very similar though. But as you can see with my rubber grips, it gets a little bit closer to that metal portion that needs to be extended, and if it were to taper down a little bit more, that would have been better. So let's compare it to my South Horde metal handle version. See, again, similar. Let me place it on the other side. As you can see, if I line up the handles, as you can see, it's similar, a little bit similar, but this one is just a little bit. Actually, it's pretty much the same. Yeah, maybe just a little tad, and the angle is just a little bit different. But all the hooks in here just got a little bit of a different handle. Sorry, my camera won't focus at that range, but you guys won't get a super good focus at that range. But anyways, the the general shape is different. You won't get the exact same geometry on it. So this, of course, my SUAKHOA is a little bit better, I found, and the flattened portion here on top. I do have a pick that's similar to this one with the flattened portion, which is the number 7 here. Let me show you guys. This one is a little bit more flattened on top, so a little bit more similar. As you guys can see though, the length, if I line them up, the length is not at all the same as the a little bit longer than my SUAKHOA, so makes it a little bit more difficult to get in closer on the hook. You have to bring really your fingers down past the now your fingers are just hanging in that little corner, so it's a little bit more difficult to work with, that I found, compared to my SUAKHOA. But let's line up the let me line up the picks, the hooks right there. Let me put on the other side. I think you guys will be able to see a little bit better. Pretty similar, right? A little bit difference on the thickness here compared to that one. That one's a little bit thinner, but the thickness of the pick themselves, this is the cheap ones are a lot thicker than the SUAKHOA ones. Let me just show you guys the thickness difference real quick between. I'm gonna take that one, the number 1, the number 7. I'm gonna get my trusty caliper out. Make sure it's, yep, zeroed in. Let's see with the SUAKHOA. I know I've measured them before in my other video, but let's just do a quick comparison here. Alright, 0.023.5 on that one. It's free hanging. Let's see the number 7. 0.030. So a little bit thicker on that one, free hanging. A little bit thicker on that one. And let's see the number 1 for fun, just to see if it's the same thickness. 0.025. So that one's a little bit thinner, but still thicker than the SUAKHOA. So let me just measure it back. It's free hanging. 0.025 there. Whoops. Let me get a little bit closer to the pick. Yeah, still 0.025, so it doesn't change. Doesn't change much. So go close my caliper down. That's pretty much the size comparison with the SUAKHOA. The sparrows, I showed that those measurements before. So the number 7 and the whoops. Did I put the other one? Oh, they're all there. All right. So basically, yeah, the tension wrench is had a little bit of defect. I had to grind it off. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to tell. I had to grind off a little defect that they had on the on that little tension wrench, but overall it holds up pretty good. Let me try to show you guys a comparison. Maybe compare the thickness on the tension wrench, because I found this is important a little bit. So this is the thickest one from the Sparrow line, and this is the thickest one from the let me get out the caliper so you guys get accurate measurement on the thickness. So if you need to get other tension wrenches or stuff like that, let me measure the thickness first on the tension wrench itself. You just try to hold it, grab it there. Is the thickness 0.037.5 on the thickness, and on the thickness of my my Sparrow, it's 0.031. So as you guys can see, the difference between those two. Now let's see the actual thickness. This is going to be a little harder to accommodate, but I won't be able to free hang that. Oh yeah, I probably can free hang this one there. The thickness is 0.128.5 free hanging. So maybe 1.29, around that for the thickness. So let's see the thickness on the cheap one, on the flex wrench. I can just hold it in place. I can pinch it right there. So 120, 0.120, 120. So hope you guys, that gives you a good idea. Whoa, I'm already at 10 minutes. Alright, let me wrap this up. So all you guys get from this kit that you don't get from the other ones is, if you guys like hooks, you guys are gonna get lots of hooks with that one. So you guys get, you know, smallish type Euro hooks. You get a little bit larger. Let me compare the two one. I'm gonna get the number 1 and compare them all. So that's the number 2. The number 3 here is a little bit shorter even. Hope you guys get a good focus comparison here. That's the number 3 compared to the number 1. You get number 4, which is even a little bit smaller on the hook size and a little bit more pronounced for the hooks. Oh, in the background like that. It's maybe better with black background. So like that. Still comparing the number 1. This is a weird type of I don't know what this is. This could be used for. If you guys know, let me know what kind of hook this is, but I haven't got a clue. And the attempt at the half diamond, the small half diamond, is really, you know, useless. This is just like a straight bar to me. You know, I don't see much of a difference. Just comparing to a real small half diamond from the Sparrow line. See, this is a real small half diamond, and this is the attempt at a small half diamond. Anyways, I'm gonna have to clean this up after that. And the number 7, which is resembling a little bit more the South Horde. As you can see the angles on there. Now I get a good angle there. And the last one, the number 8. As you guys can see for the angles. And that's good. Hope you guys get a good idea from these videos how the angles are and the thickness. I hope you guys found that informative, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. And this is probably to open cars. I'm not even gonna mention that because this has no use to me really. I think this is for opening cars, but you know, I really don't use that. So yep, so this is a small well, not that small, but a review on my cheap set, lockpick set that I got from Fastech. Probably going to put a link in the description below. Hope you guys enjoy. I know the video is a little bit long, but I hope you guys enjoy this video and you find that informative. So see you guys later.